Hello there everyone, it is the Atomic Unboxing here, and today, yes, we are gonna to review another 1 to 18. If you have been going on in my podcast in these a few of weeks, you should know. The last episode, episode 4, actually made it to my private video because some unpleasant thing happened in the last bit of the video, so I actually didn't make it public to you guys. But anyways, we have dealt with that unpleasant things. So at that podcast, if you did watch our lives, I did mention that I buy a new car, which if you haven't, if you have taken part there, you should know that is a Autoart, yes. But this one is not the Autoart which sell for like $1,000 and such, but still is an Autoart, and less is the Autoart Ford Mustang 04 Mach 1. Mach 1 doesn't matter. So this car is a recreate of a Mach 1 back in 1960s or 1970s. So this one is a recreate version, but it's a 2004 model, which for me personally is my favorite model of all Mustang line. Yeah, so that's why I buy it for only $500, although we have some paint bubbles and other crap. But basically, it's alright for me for $500 to buy 1 to 18 cars. It's not too expensive for me. Although it's kind of expensive for my wallet. But anyways, let's take a look at the front of the car. So the front of the car, we can see that here's two headlights, two indicator lights, same thing. A Mustang, a badge, a Mach 1, which is even not a real plate. And the front bumper is actually plastic, but I don't care, it looks good. And we have a splitter, which is black also, and some fans and fog light, which is there. Well, this is the front of the car, not a pretty crazy design, but I like it. I just don't like car which is too over exaggerated. The front end or the whole car design is not over exaggerated. I like cars with like more ordinary design. Moving on to the side of the car, we can see that the rims is just like the original rims, like at the in 1960s, 1970s, which it looks very very nice on this car. And we have a brake disc, a brake calipers, and same as the back of the car. The wheels, and here's the stripe that recreating the one which is the classic one, and it did quite match the car. I like it. And here we have a fence. I don't know what that does. Maybe it does the cooling for the brake disc. Who knows? And we have a line here, which is, I don't know if maybe some aerodynamic issues, but it is there. And we have a car lock here. We have a Mustang, famous Mustang badge right here, Mach 1 here, and we have a indicator. I think this is the indicator light here. And with a ring mirror, nothing such a big deal, and another window here. Surprisingly, although it's a Autoart, it does not have the window over here. Maybe it is a cheaper series, but I think it is better not to have the windows, because it is hard for you to open the windows if the windows is actually, open doors if the windows is actually here, but you can actually do this if you want to open the door without getting interfered by the windows. So in the interior, as you can see, we can see some dials right here. The steering wheel, which actually works better than, but for me, it works better than the normal Autoart. It's sort of smoother and more quicker. And we're here with a seat which doesn't move, seatbelt buckle, cup holders, and a console. We have some paddles right here, just 3 paddles, and the gear shifters on the consoles, other stuff. This basically is just a normal coupe or muscle car's interior, nothing too special about it. Moving on to the back of the car, we can see a Mach 1 logo here again, and a Mach 1 logo here, Ford logo right here, Mustang, and this rear end is my favorite, not gonna lie. This tail light represent, the old Mustang, which is still here in the Mustang, but this one looks so cool that I cannot stop looking at it. It's just so cool. We have a dual exhaust, and this is a V8, of course. Of course, V8 Mustang is better than something called V6 or something called Eco Boost. And we have a enlarged, and I think it's enlarged rear bumper. It looks so cool. And we have a tail light, which is not transparent. It's actually a paint or a sticker, but it doesn't matter. It still looks cool anyways. So we have a plastic rear spoiler, and it's a black. Yeah, it looks very cool, and it matches the front of the car. If you can see here, some stripe here. And if you take a look at the back, the trunk, we can see some material which is soft. I don't know. It just matches the car, I think. So yeah, that's actually the rear end of the car. Moving on to this side of the car, it's basically the same as the other side, but except here we have a fuel cap, or you cannot actually open it. Well, I cannot blame that. And the fender here, we have antenna right here for some reason. Yeah, that's an antenna right here. That's something that the other side doesn't have, but yeah, I think the real cars have it too, so they make it too. Yeah, don't care. It's like a nice design and nice recreate the car in 1/18 scale. So moving on here, we can see that the stripe is here. I have mentioned it before. And here's the hood. Opening it, I cannot do something to support the hood, so I'm just gonna put my hands here. As you can see, this is the beautiful V8. Here is that V8 right here, if you can see it or not. It sets V8 right here. And 32 valve, well, makes sense. And we can see here's the intake. And yeah, a lot of bunch of the battery and the radiator, and yeah, some stuff like that, engine cover and something like that. So yeah, that's actually the car. The top is basically a top, nothing really special. And yeah, maybe for this time we're gonna take a look at the base, and this does not want to focus. Here we have a Autoart logo here, trim model 1/18 Ford Mustang, crafted in China. Here we have a fuel tank, I think. It should be a fuel tank, and other exhaust stuff, exhaust muffler, catalytic converter, and stuff like that, coming from the engine. This is the exhaust. No, it's just not exhaust. This is transmission, the drive shaft, and into the differential and stuff, something like this. Just a 1/18 car should have, I think. Well, this is the end of this review. I'm gonna shorten the review video with a bit and a bit. Last time is 9 minutes, and this time is 8 minutes. So yeah, this is it for this review of the 1/18 Autoart for Mustang Mach 1 and made from 2004. So see you guys next time in the next video. I don't know when this is gonna be the next video, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so see you guys next time. Bye.